If you want to make the perfect Valentine's Day charcuterie board, you need two things. You need a food list and you need an idea of how you are going to present everything on the board to really make it Valentine's Day themed. That's where I come in. My name is Alexis. I'm here to share videos on how to make really great recipes for holidays and special occasions. So today I'm going to take you through a list of good food to include on your shopping list for your charcuterie board and how to put it together with some hearts, some cute touches so that it's very clearly festive. Whether you are doing this for a Valentine's Day party like me with all the other 4th grade moms, or if you're doing it for date night and you want a smaller, more intimate charcuterie board, I have you covered. To get started with your board, you need 3 different cheeses that are different textures and different flavors. This first one, I'm cutting triangles out of a caramelized onion infused Gouda. Then we're gonna do some individual brie. For my soft cheese, this is really easy. I like the way it presents on the board. We don't have to cut anything, just open them up. Then we're gonna do a espresso rubbed hard cheese. It brings a ton of intense flavor. It looks really pretty. So once you have your cheese ready, let's get it on the board. I'm gonna start with my centerpiece, which is going to be these individual brie. I was going for a heart. I don't feel like it looks like that at the end, but it's still a great way to start your board. Then we're gonna do a hard cheese train over on the far corner. It's a really great divider and it's easy to serve. On the opposite side, we're gonna lay out our triangles of that Gouda. So what I like about this is the balance and that easy servability of it. Now we're gonna add on these mini heart-shaped bowls. I'll explain what's gonna go in them later. Now that we've started, it gets easier from here. Let's do our charcuterie meat. So I'm doing a salami rose. I'm using the glass method. I like to overlap the slices and then put the whole glass in the refrigerator after. It's gonna help them set up. Then we're gonna do some spicy soppressata rosettes. You're gonna take a slice of your spicy soppressata, fold it in half, and roll it from the center to make a small rosette. After you've done several of these, we're gonna pop it in a 2-ounce portion cup. That's gonna help hold the shape on the board. It's really cute, it's fun to grab, and it tastes great. Now, since we have 2 kind of intense flavored charcuterie, we're gonna do a prosciutto. It's gonna be a little more mild, a little more flexible. We're gonna make these roses. So take a slice of prosciutto and cut it, leaving about 2 inches at the end. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold over 1/2, roll it up, then you're gonna flip that slice over and wrap the other half around. So we have our tall shape up top and then kind of some petals around the center. Now we can get all of our charcuterie meat on the board. You can play with this as you go. If you need to move things around to see how they're gonna fit, do that. It's your board. I do like to pair the prosciutto with the brie because that's a really good flavor combination. I enjoy the 2 together. Now we're gonna bounce around a little bit with some of the other extras that we add to the board. So I have some washed strawberries. The small ones I cut in half, the larger ones I cut in quarters. These I'm gonna build around one of my heart-shaped bowls in the corner. I love how full it looks, which is one thing I recommend. You're gonna use your fruit kind of as a filler if you have any empty spaces on the board. Now to your shopping list, you wanna add 3 to 4 Valentine's Day themed foods. I grabbed this pack of heart-shaped macarons from Costco, along with a couple different kinds of candy and some yogurt-covered heart-shaped pretzels. So we're gonna alternate our color, pink, white, pink, white. This is a strawberry or vanilla flavored macaron. Then I have found these heart-shaped crackers on Amazon. You're gonna wanna order them ASAP because they are not prime, but we're gonna add our little heart-shaped crackers. We're gonna start filling in the rest of our board with them. Then we're gonna add an oldie but goodie. In one of my heart-shaped dishes, I am adding the conversation hearts. My kids absolutely go bananas for these still. In the other bowl, you're gonna add your spread. This one is fig, but I also think you could do some strawberry jam or some sour cherry. Now you're in the home stretch. We're gonna do some Valentine's Day M&Ms to fill in one of our corners. Then we're gonna do strawberry yogurt flavored heart-shaped pretzels. Very seasonal, very festive. For my other fruit, I'm doing apples. I want the crunch, I want the brightness, but we are going to make them themed by using a heart-shaped cookie cutter to punch out some little hearts. So peel and slice your apple, punch out as many hearts as you can get. I'm using Honeycrisp because I like the bright, fresh flavor. Get them on that board. Now you're gonna wanna add 1 or 2 more kinds of cracker just so you have a variety of texture and flavor. I decided I could fit more salami on, so I made a second rose. Fill in some of that empty space with wrapped candy. That way it's no big deal if it touches anything. And then I had some empty space up here, so we're doing some more heart-shaped crackers. To finish the whole thing off, we're gonna garnish with baby's breath. So if you haven't gotten there already, I do have a link for you to visit. You can go to fancyaproncooking.com, get the complete shopping list, pull together your ideas, make a beautiful board for Valentine's Day. Now, if you want a date night board, let me show you how to do that real quick on this smaller heart-shaped board. I'm using the same ingredients that I just used on my bigger board. I'm pulling them directly off of that and filling them in here. Check it out. I hope this video helped you. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day with your loved ones. Holidays can be so much fun, but they can be overwhelming, and I really want to be able to help people have a nice, low stress holiday. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Come back so we can do this again.